The elephants of Mount Elgon in western Kenya have been monitored since 2001 by the MEEM team, that's the Mount Elgon Elephant Monitoring Team, comprised of Kenya Wildlife Service rangers and skilled trackers from the local community, supported by the Born Free Foundation. When I'm out with them, I film the herd so that we can get an accurate count later on. But notice how the elephants speed up and appear alarmed at the sound of local people shouting behind us.
Even this one have one horn. This one.
After the last group of elephants had crossed the glade, the final elephant turned and began to run towards us, ears flapping and trumpeting, which is usually a sign of a bluff charge, from about 150 metres away. Very unusual behaviour. We started backing away, which is usually enough to show a displaying elephant that we've got the point. Slowly at first and then faster as it became apparent that he was not going to stop, until we were all running for cover. Glancing over my shoulder, I could see he was gaining on us and that I would likely be the first one he reached, and so I turned to face him, still running backwards and rumbling to calm him down, and the impact did two things. It turned the camera off, and it sent me into a high-speed backward roll, being kicked like a football. One kick hit my hand and turned the camera on again, but it knocked it out of my hand, and the video caught a few frames of me under the elephant as it flew through the air, then landed in the grass. The MEEM team rangers fired 3 shots in the air, and the elephant immediately ran away. Gasping for breath, I got to my feet, thinking, good grief, I'm going to walk away from this. But a sharp pain in my neck made me lie down again and take stock. It felt like I had cracked ribs and a dislocated left shoulder, as well as a neck injury, so we realised I needed a stretcher. The rangers were brilliant. They made a stretcher with poles in their jackets, then carefully carried me a couple of miles to the Born Free Land Rover. Amazingly, X-rays in the nearest hospital showed no broken bones, but while I was recuperating we had time to consider why this elephant, who we named Kali the Courageous, had run 150 metres from a position of safety to tackle a perceived threat. Charcoal is big business in Africa. Gangs of labourers are cutting down valuable hardwood trees illegally in the forest reserve and clashing with the elephants. In recent years there have also been 8 known ivory poaching incidents. It seems that the herd I was filming had previous experience of poacher attacks and had been unnerved by the charcoal workers the previous day. On the day of the charge, hearing the locals shouting apparently led them to think they were under attack, prompting Kali to risk his life charging what he mistakenly saw as a threat to the herd. We hope to use this video to raise funds to help the Kenya Wildlife Service and the MEEM team to protect Mount Elgon's elephants and their forest home, which is a source of several important rivers and essential to the ecology of Western Kenya. Help us to protect the gardeners of the forest.